We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A give left side to Brown. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. But can track it down for a loss on the outside.
Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run, and they just hit one.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
He puts some power on it deep. It's grabbed inside the 30. And they are all the way to that red zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Prescott here from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. It's his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it. This guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
And that was off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's complete inside the 35. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
The Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go,
They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gun. Can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
11.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Right, 80.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Good set. Right, 80. 11.
Again, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Malik Cooker. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson Wilson has it. And this is a house call, a pick six for Cincinnati. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals blow their lead to 8.
14. Cowboys 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Turpin with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Going the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Cowboys pushing for a late spark before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first is Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again is Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. That pushes him back. Third down coming up. Dak to the air here. Throwing it deep off his back foot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. First down, here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Logan Wilson has it. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. George Pickens, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Prescott on 1st and 10. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Aubrey puts it through. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10, Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jordan Battle with the INT.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
11.
1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 11, mighty. 11, right 80. Right shot. Shot.
From the 41. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Big 13. Shot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Gun.
First down, Burrow to throw. Not his best throw, and they're going to capitalize. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down.
There we go.
Dak now from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns can be your friend, too. Cannot force it in that situation.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. That play good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180. Playing hot.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Can.
From the 43. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's get set. 180. 180 hot.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
11, mighty.
Offense
11,
to the
mighty.
line for second down.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he'll go down here at the 16. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
They're now set for first and 10. Now again, it's Brown headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And it's only second down, but they have the punt team out there. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals with a comfortable 12-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Gun.
Burrow. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. 180. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals go up by 19. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Prescott now on third down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for George Pickens that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Headed out right. He connects downfield. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Play action, Prescott. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again is Dak. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Dak throwing again. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Dak. Trying to push it deep downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The Cowboys will line up for
Prescott's going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11.
17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throw it deep. They connect on the deep shot. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf. When somebody comes in and tries to knock you off inside your own building, well, you need to have the fortitude, the guts, the resolve to fight back and go get those wins. What an energized locker room right now. It always is when you do your collective job successfully and you do it in your own house.